Hello and welcome. My name is Nikki Jones and thank you for coming along. If you've subscribed to my channel, thank you very much, and if you haven't, please do just click the link down below. It says subscribe. Just click that and then hit the little notification bell. Anyway, that's enough of that. I'm here today just to have a chat really. I don't know where it's going to take me. I just decided, right, I need to sit down in front of the camera and start talking and decide where I'm going from there and what we're going to do this about. Now, I'm, 2 years in now, I think it is, from having I'm a year in from having my spiritual awakening, and it's been an amazing year, to be fair with you. Quite a lot's happened and it's been quite scary, in fact, because I nearly lost my home. I left a job and I went to another job, and things just not quite been working out quite well. But my pull and my purpose in this life, I believe, is definitely helping other people. I've always been a helper and I've always been a carer for people, but I took some time out from that and wanted to find myself really, and look at really what I wanted in this life. And I'm kind of getting there now. I think I'm kind of getting there now, because now I'm just I'm not so full of fear. I was so full of fear that even if somebody even said to me, I want to have a word with you, it would be enough to spin me out of control. And I think when you've been through controlling relationships and manipulative relationships, and you're on that tender edge constantly, you're on this fire, this flight mode where you don't miss a thing. You don't miss a thing. If someone shouts boo, you're jumping a mile in the air, because you feel it on a core. So I think if you're unsure about abuse, for me, I know that when I was in it, I didn't really know I was really in it until I stepped out of it. But I remember one night that I was really quite scared and quite intimidated by what was going on, that I picked up the phone to a number that I found within what they call it, Women's Aid. So if you ever feel you're ever stuck, click on the Women's Aid link on the computer, and there's an emergency line that there's someone there 24/7 that will talk to you no matter what time of day it is. And I found such relief in this, because I honestly thought I was going nuts. I honestly believed that, was it me? Was this normal? Because this was constantly happening for me. So for me it was like, shall I call them and ask them, is this normal? Is this behaviour, is it me that's doing this? Is it me that's causing this? And that for me was a stepping stone, because they made me and reassured me that it wasn't me, and that I could call this number any time. And I'd gone out of my mind, when you go to bed and things are not sorted out, and you're just still going over it in your head, and you have no one to talk to, and you don't know which way to turn. Pick up the phone. I went into the refuge, and I didn't know what was going to happen, but I do believe that things happen for a reason, and this was my time to sit back and reflect, and sit back and actually learn about myself. And I discovered that I was creative. I had constant counselling once a week. I shut myself away most of the time, and I constantly researched, and this was part of my spiritual awakening, where I was researching everything. I would even write everything down. Something took me 10 minutes to read, it might take me 2 hours to write it, but I just wanted it all to sink in, and I was just so desperate for answers that I was searching, and the more I searched, it kind of got a bit more scary, because I started waking up to not only my own patterns, but I was waking up to the crap that we're taught, that it's all a bloody lie. It's all a lie, and this is the scary bit about it, If you're awake, I knew I'd ramble. I didn't set what to talk about, and I get into one. I found a lot of people find me weird these days, because I see different sides of things now, and I look at things differently. I'm no longer trapped in that fear-based, oh my God, I've had so many things thrown at me that nothing's going to knock me down, and when you've been there at the rock bottom, at the lowest of the low, you've got nowhere to live, you're hiding, you just, when you come out, it's really, when I come out of the refuge is when I hit rock bottom, when I didn't know who I was, I didn't know where I was, I didn't know what I wanted. I just still now look for an answer, and I can get myself into the state of pure panic. And I know the other day I had this massive panic, and I didn't know which way to turn, and I was pacing the floor, and I was telling myself, right, I'm going to write a list. But no, why write a list? If I write a list, I'm allowing myself, I'm attaching myself to the stress of putting myself under pressure, reminding me of my past, of how I would put everything into place by putting it into notes, and it's just not, it's difficult. Anyway, that's it for now. Love and peace. Thank you for coming, and please like and subscribe for me. Cheers. Thank you.